Today, we are going to cover scheduling, what it means, and the key activities that happen during the scheduling. What does scheduling mean? Scheduling is nothing but coming up with a plan for our project. It is a plan based on which the entire project gets executed. So it's a key artifact in project management. What do you use it for? You use it for, of course, the execution, but you also use it for your communications. When you are communicating with anybody, you could use the plan on a page to show what the different activities are, how they have been planned, and how they are progressing. You could also use it for managing your stakeholders. You could also use it for performance reporting when you are reporting whether you're going as per the plan. Now, coming to the different key critical activities that happen during the scheduling process. The first activity is when we have a project, there is a list of tasks that will need to be undertaken. Let me call them as activities in a project. So you have to list down all the activities that will need to be undertaken. Once you list them down, you have to sequence them in such a way that you put the first activity that should be done at the top, and then the next, and then the next. Sequence them and then set the dependencies between these activities. In order for me to start a particular activity, the previous activity will need to complete. So that is a dependency. Now, when you are setting the dependency could be start to start dependency or start to end dependency. In order for a particular activity to begin, the previous activity should have finished, or it could be that the previous activity should also begin, only then I can begin this activity. So there are different kinds of activities, and you need to set the and then you have to set the duration of these activities. Take the estimates of these tasks and set the duration of these activities. Then comes the role, who will work on it, and then set the roles who will be working on these different activities. Now you have all the information that is needed for the scheduling. What you do next? You have to use a tool in order to put your schedule in. There are different tools in the market. One example is MS Project. MS Project is an advanced tool which actually automates certain things. For example, if you know that a particular task is going to take longer, then you can just increase the duration of it and all the remaining dependent tasks will get adjusted accordingly. It's very easy to use. Whereas the manual tools like Excel, for example, you will have to do all that manually. But Excel is another amazing tool which many project managers use. So put them all into the schedule. And once the schedule is created, you can make any number of changes until it gets baseline. Baseline is the stage where you know that, yeah, my schedule is more or less right. I'm going to get the approval and start the work. That is when you say that the uh, schedule is baselined. And then you circulate it to the stakeholders. Now the controlling of the schedule comes. So when there are changes, then you have to see whether there's any change needed in the schedule. So that's the controlling part of the schedule. These are the key activities in scheduling process.